I've had a busy morning, as you will have seen. And as delightful as that toast was that I showed you, I'm not fully satisfied, so I've also made myself a smoothie. It's a really good one if I do say so myself. The toast I had was a cheddar cheese and chive sourdough. Oh my god, it is so good. Just like salted butter on top and then a little bit of extra salt. I personally love that. It was delicious, and a cup of tea. But I'm just getting ready to go out to my sister's house, Jessica, because I'm going to go and see my little niece and nephew, which I'm so excited about. I haven't put SPF on yet, which I should probably do. I'm going to use this one, I think. I think the most recent SPF I showed you was that one by Bior, the hydrating one, but I've actually left that in a different bag in the car. So this is the one I'm going to be using today. But normally I would only put this on when it is like really, really sunny out, which it's not. It was sunny earlier, but now it's really rainy. I didn't have to walk to the shop before you saw this to get milk because we ran out of milk, and I was not happy because number one, I had to walk to the shop, and number two, it was raining. I mean, I like going for walks. I go for walks a lot. However, not in the pissing down rain, and not when I've already made my cup of tea and all I need to do is add the milk in the top, and I can't do it because I go to the shop. That's quite annoying, isn't it? But you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna put my SPF on, do my lips, finish my smoothie. I try to finish my smoothie before I actually put my lipstick on. Like I said, the other SPF that I showed you, I really like. Another reason I would have put that on today is because it's SPF 30, but and because it's raining today, I don't really feel like I need SPF 50, even though you technically always need SPF 50, but I bought the SPF 30 by accident. You know, I need to use it on some days, and a rainy day seems a better idea than a sunny day, you know. I put it on my neck as well, although I will be putting on this jumper in a minute anyway, so it's really need to be on there, but there we go. Following on from my clear out I did, the pile was actually bigger now than when I showed you in the last vlog or two of the stuff that I'm... God, who would have known you could do that with lip liner? I wouldn't have thought you could do that. Do I put more on? I don't know. Yeah, the pile of the clothes I've sorted out is even bigger now. And I'm just gonna put some of this honey lip balm on, even though the lid's lost. Like it was a little wooden honeybee kind of, what's it called? Well, those little hive, like a wooden hive. That was the lid, and it's come off, so now I've just got this white plastic bit, but it's fine. Yeah, the lid is so, the pile is so much bigger now, and I need to put so much stuff on Vinted. And because Holly's had such a big clear out recently as well, it's reminded me that I need to do mine. Oh my god, this lip balm tastes so good. I forgot how good this tastes. Obviously, it literally tastes like honey. I don't want to get my SPF on my jumper I've just put on. Oh, this is the ultimate cozy jumper, isn't it? It's good because I'm only going to Jessica's house, so I don't need to worry about looking in any way presentable, really. I mean, I know I put lipstick on, but if I don't wear earrings and lipstick, I feel naked. So that's the situation. I don't know how I'm going to drink this all in the next 10 minutes. I should really have put that in a glass with a lid. Hello! What's happened to your trousers?
Oh, they're falling down.
Oh, you're moonwalking to me. Look at your curly hair and your Barbie. Oh, no. You happy to see me as well? Oh my goodness. Cutest doggy award.
Well.
Yeah. Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. I look grey and shiny. It's skincare and just my skin colour. I've just got back from doing the food shop, but I thought yeah, just come with me. I picked these up though. Last time, if you remember, I got the cheese. Oh god, I got the cheesy ones, and I did pick those up again because I actually ate them all last time and Lewis didn't get to try them. I've now picked up this prawn cocktail flavour. I've just poured myself out a serving size, which I feel like, where are you going, Wonky? It's a generous amount. I need to get a new sticky back. I'm going to snack on those. My lunch break is almost over and it's time to go back to work. I'm back working now, so that's what I've been doing so far today. We also went back to the gym recently for the first time. So I went to the gym this morning, that was good. I didn't really do any weights or whatever yet, just like cardio, see how I go. But yeah, that was good. I've got 10 days between now and holiday with Amy. So it's really time to lock in, but I'm also kind of just like, oh, what's the point? What is the point? So who knows? But let's try these, shall we? Nice prawn cocktail flavour. Like them. Buy them. Upload everything onto Vinted. So if anyone is interested in anything I showed last week or just having a peruse, I'll leave my Vinted in the description box below for you to have a look. There's quite a lot on there and stuff's already flying off the shelves, which is great, but it does mean I need to go and actually take it to the parcel shop. So I need to do that at some point, probably not today, because I need to get on with work. Done the food shop, yeah, just kind of like errands day really, which is normal for me. Outfit of the day is pretty meh. It's my wide leg trousers and then this COS t-shirt. I look very like bleh. But I just wanted big and baggy. Totally for mum, I just like baggy stuff. And then the weather's actually gorgeous today, even though I look quite grey on this camera. I'm standing in front of a window, but it is really nice. I mean, there's quite a few grey clouds, but it's very warm. It feels very humid and very warm, which is kind of nice. But yeah, not much to report my end. Hopefully Amy's having a much more interesting day than me. But who knows? We shall see when we watch this. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a lot later on in the day, and I've made banana bread, as I often do. So I'll just show you. This is what I do to get my banana bread, my baking paper, to be a bit more malleable. I just find if I swirl it up into a ball, so everyone probably noticed it just easier to maneuver, because I don't have like the little loaf sheets, I just have the paper. Honestly, I bloody love banana bread, as you'll know, because I make it all the time. I literally look like, actually toddlers and tiaras. I've not brushed my hair out today. I don't really know why. Oh, I love this smell. It's quite funny actually, because I used to not even like bananas, and now I absolutely love bananas and banana bread. If only you could smell it. It smells so good. Let's pop that out of the way. Then I'll pour it in here, because I just thought, I don't know if I'm using the oven for dinner, but I don't know, I definitely want to use the oven for banana bread, so I want to get in early before it's time to make dinner. I don't really know what I want to make for dinner tonight, not gonna lie. I was thinking of just doing something I normally do, but then making it a pasta bake, but then I'm like, that's then just making it more unhealthy, isn't it? Because it's grating cheese all over it. So who knows? I do feel like it's just going to be a slapdash dinner tonight, I'm not going to lie, because I really fancy sausage and mash, actually, but I have chicken that needs using, which isn't that always annoying? It's like Amy, when I was poorly, she came over and saw me, and me and Dad were getting Dominoes, and she was like, I've got to go home to do spag bowl. You probably saw her doing it in the vlog, because she'd got out that Dutchy, posh, not Dutchy, what was it? Was it Dalesford mince? She'd got out, yeah. So she can't be letting that go to waste, obviously. Not just any mince, but posh Dalesford mince. Also, everyone keeps posting about bloody H&M having 15% off for members, which to be fair, it does do a lot, so I'm not too bothered. But I just feel like I don't really want to be buying anything. I don't really, before I go on holiday, to be honest. And I saw someone post that they have an Oshu or Oshayu or whatever it's called, which is like a Spanish, I think, gym wear brand. And I was like, oh my god, yay, Amy, I've seen lots of people doing this, blah, blah, blah. She was like, yeah, we went to that before ages ago when we were kids in Lanzarote. And I was like, did we? I don't remember. I do not recall. Yeah. So I'm excited to shop when we go away, to be honest. I feel like me and Amy are the epitome of that. Especially when I was at uni, we used to do loads of European city trips, which were always so fun. Actually, let's pop this in the oven. You can't really see the sun. Right, so that will go in there for about 50 minutes. Yeah, we used to go on lots of city breaks, and we'd be like, right, yeah, we've got to do all these, you know, cultural landmarks. And they'd be like, right, Zara. And now I know there's that trend going around, and me and Amy just like, lol, literally us. Anyway, I'm gonna lick this claim probably. And then I'll chat to you in a minute when I'm doing dinner, or I know at least what I'm having. Good evening, everybody. I've had dinner and I didn't show you, sorry, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. And the washing up is all done now. Lewis is actually upstairs because he has a late work. That's just Phil. Late work meeting. I am just filling up our water bottles for the gym actually. I always do this the night before. So me and Lewis go gym together in the morning. We tend to leave around 6:30. So because it's early, it's just like one less thing for us to do. I always fill up our water bottles the night before just because it makes it that much easier. I know I used to lay out my clothes the night before. I've not been doing that recently, and to be honest, I've not found that it's made that much of a difference. But I think that's because I have such a like a streamlined gym wardrobe. I guess if you're someone with a massive gym wardrobe, but then who does really? Unless it's like your job and you're like a gym TikTok or whatever. Just need to refill the Brita filter. Also, we went through our Brita filter really quickly in like less than a month. So I'm not sure if it was 40 or what. Yeah, we replaced them though. We got a pack. We didn't buy the Brita filter brand though, because I feel like everyone says you don't need to. But yeah, dinner was very nice, but nothing like to write home about. Like it was just an orzo, which I think I've showed you lots of times before on this channel. So I'm just having some strawberries because I want to save my like good snacks for when we're downstairs watching telly together, me and Lewis. So I'm just gonna have these for now. I don't know what else. Oh, let's show you the banana bread. I have already had a bit of this off the baking paper with Lewis and it was gorgeous. Banana bread. But it means I've got a bit of banana bread tonight for dessert, and also I've got a cookie. It's a great night. But as of now, whilst I'm waiting for Lewis to finish his work, I'm going to have my strawberries, and I'm also going to package up some vintage stuff because I think I said to you earlier I've posted all that now, and stuff is flying out the shelves. So I'm going to package some of those up so that I can take those out tomorrow, I think. Everybody, this angle's not the best, is it? It's better than nothing. Back vlogging in the car. I am just popping out because it's my lunch break and I've got two of the most boring jobs to do, and I was gonna start watching today's episode of Summer at 10 pretty, but I thought if I do that I'm not gonna get these jobs done. I really need to do it. So we're off to get petrol, in my opinion a blue job, and because I'm getting my MOT done tomorrow and I'm not going to get anywhere anytime soon if there's no petrol. And then also we need to send lots of vintage parcels, which I already, don't crash into me, which I already mentioned to you that I need to do yesterday, but in this vlog. Annoyingly, the place I'm going only has every, and I need every and I need in post. So this does mean that I'm going to have to do 2 trips. Not nice chores and errands when it's like people being bougie and, you know, picking up nice orders or whatever. Just very, very boring. But yeah, thought I'd just pop on and say hello. I feel like my skin's looking quite nice today. What's new in my skincare routine? The Clinique thing we spoke about a couple of vlogs back. That is new. And maybe it's that. Maybe that is having an effect on my skin. Touch wood, please don't let my skin go bad. I can't be poorly and then get bad skin. That would just be doubly unfair. Okay, it's starting to shake a bit more now, so I'm going to check back in with you in a minute.
Oh, I'm back, guys. Let me just put on the lights for you so you can actually see me. I've got a couple of things to show you, actually. I've got them recently, like, when I say recent, I mean, I think it might have been yesterday, from Dunelm. And I can't think, it's all mainly downstairs actually, but a couple of things up here. One of them is this. It's just like a little antique brass kind of clock. I do need to obviously do the time on it. I think I need to put a battery in as well. Yeah, I do. I can't remember what, but I need to sort it out. And it just kind of goes on my left bedside tables, like a little something. Let me show you. You might remember I did actually have a bedside lamp here that is the same as this one, but I've actually moved that downstairs now and put a new lampshade on it from Dunelm, which I'll show you downstairs in a minute. So that one's staying there for now. I also have that there, which is my red light therapy lamp, which I use when I'm reading my books there in the corner. But unless I'm reading, I don't put that on. So I normally just have that one on. And obviously there was a matching one of that here, which is now no longer there. So it looks a bit bare. However, I'm actually going to be ordering some nice big statement bedside lamps to go on each side of these tables, and replace obviously the ones that were there before. So that's what's going to be happening. So for now, that little clock thing can just go there. And my hair looks very chaotic because of all the different lamps. But once I get a brand new big replacement lamp to match on both these white bedside tables, that like smaller lamp that's lit now is going to go downstairs. I don't know where yet, but it will. One of them's already downstairs now with a new lampshade on, which I'll show you. And I also will probably move the red light lamp to somewhere else, or just put it away and only get it out as and when I'm actually using it, and then put it away. It is a bit annoying because I will want to use it every day, but obviously it's a massive eyesore. So it is what it is. I have seen red light therapy. I'll put a picture on screen. They're like rectangle kind of square things that you sit in front of, and they just look more compact. Like I could easily get that sort of thing out and put it in my drawer as and when I need it. Whereas this is not really like that, but I do really like it, and it's always been really good for me. Like I've always found it very effective, and like a strong red light therapy lamp. So I don't really want to get rid of it. And also the ones that I will have just shown you in the pictures, they're like £250, which makes me think, how effective is this one for £60-ish or £50-ish, whatever I paid on Amazon, when the other ones are that expensive? So I don't know really, but it might be something I have to think about eventually. But for now, my thought process is use that as and when I want it, put it away somewhere out of sight, and then we're going to get a nice big lamp here, just like a statement lamp that matches there, and that's going to be our lighting. Also, unsure if I like this from Dunelm yet, and by this I mean this. This is an antique brass, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's for candles. So this cuts like the candle wicks when you want to cut the candle wicks. This is a snuffer, which I actually have used already and tried out on this candle last night, which worked very well. And then I think this digs out the candle wax if you have any issues with it. So it's a very practical set, and it's antique brass. It really goes with the whole room. But I just feel like this looks like a freaking surgeon's table now. This isn't going to stay. This is going to go in the office. So just ignore that. But that candlestick is meant to stay there. That candle is also a blue, which does not go at all with the vibe, but I just wanted to use it up because it was a gift. So yeah, unsure. I maybe need to play around with it, but you can see my thought process behind the purchases, hopefully at least. I also got an order from Shein the other day. I haven't had everything arrive yet, but the first thing that's arrived is this. Now, before I show you this, I just want you to take yourself back to the previous couple of vlogs where I showed you a really gorgeous rat and boa dress from Vinted that I got. And I loved it, but it was see-through. Black dress, long, like a chiffon material, maybe you'd say. And it was see-through. So I need a slip with it. And I was going to go to Marks & Spencer's, but they're so much cheaper on Shein. And I have had some good bits from there before, so I took a risk and I've ordered from there. I've ordered 2 to try out, and one of them is the one that's arrived now. The other one hasn't come yet. And it's like this. So I'm hoping you can see. It's almost like a legging material or like a Spanx material. And it's a skirt, but it's obviously quite short. And it obviously would stretch, but I kind of want it to come from under my chest down to maybe like my knee or just over my knee. And this did obviously look longer on the images, so I feel like I'm going to be sending this back. Like, it's not bad, it's just not anywhere near as long, but we'll just see when the other one arrives. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed when I saw that. This kind of reminds me of like a skirt a girl would try and wear to school and get away with, and they'll tell you it's too short. You know what I mean? But anyway, I won't be keeping that. I can just tell whether the other one's good or not. If the other one that comes is still not good, I'll just have to go to Marks & Spencer's. But I just thought I'd try from Shein first because I could save myself quite a lot of money. So that was the thought process behind that. Also, I don't know what's happened to me over the last couple of days. I just haven't read any of my book. And it's currently, what is it, Tuesday? It's currently Tuesday. No, is it Tuesday? It's Wednesday. Sorry, it's Wednesday. And I am meant to have finished this book on Sunday. and this is how much I've got left to read, like literally half the book. So that's a problem, mainly because I was meant to on Monday 2 days ago have started this book that I said I was going to read at the same time as my friend, and she's now like halfway through the book in the 3 days, so it tells me it's a good book. But I'm now like, right, do I just start reading this to catch up with my friend? Because I don't want to be like, oh, I haven't read it yet. I cannot fathom the embarrassment when it was my idea to read this book to then say, oh, I've actually not started it yet. I just don't want to say that. So I'm like, do I just try desperately to finish this book tonight? Like read literally half a book tonight in about, what, 2 hours? Maybe less. And then tomorrow morning, I could crack on with this. You know? And then if it's as good as what it seems from what she's said, I can hopefully speed through it. But she's on chapter 15, she said. Could be more, but that was earlier on today. And chapter 15, let's just see how much of the book that actually is. This is chapter 15. Okay, so what, a quarter? Just under a quarter of the book? That's how much she's read? So there must be not that many pages per chapter then. So I could fly through this, but I'm just worried if I start this when I haven't finished this, I'm going to get confused here. It's going to be confusing. So I don't know what to do. But by the time you see this video, I would have had to make a decision, because tonight I have to read something. So let's just hope I made the right decision. But if you were me, I'd be interested to know what you would do in this situation. That would be great. But I will start to read more from now on. I don't know why I just stopped doing it. I think I was just watching a lot of vlogs in the evenings over the last couple of days. I love watching vlogs, and I like that I can just watch and not do anything. But yeah, I just got out of the habit of reading. I've also got my dinner in the oven. It's a cozy tray baked cheesy wedge or something that's from HelloFresh. I think I showed you the ones I got. It's the sausage one basically. So I will show you what my dinner looks like when it is done. But essentially it's 4 sausages in the oven, chopped up potatoes in the oven, chopped up carrots in the oven, and then like some kind of like apple, not slaw, but like chopped up apple that's baked in the oven with the vegetables and stuff. And then there's like an apple onion jelly relish or something you put on top, something like that. It looks good, but it also is like something I would have made some kind of variation of that meal a lot of times in the past, so it's not very complicated, which is good. And that's my dinner tonight. This really is a case of Instagram versus reality, isn't it? I mean, it's all as nice, but it doesn't look anything like that, but I'm sure it'll still be good, even though the carrots are very, very overdone, really, aren't they? But it's fine. Okay, I've just come downstairs now to show you the setup for the lamp. So you might recognise the base of this lamp as the one in the corner on my side of the bedroom, and obviously you've got to change the lampshade. This lampshade is from Dunelm. I really like it. Just ignore the pictures of me on the thingy jig. This is actually a Christmas candle from Home Sense from last year. I didn't use up, but it smells so good, so I got it out early. And then over here I've got a big tall freestanding lamp. I'm going to be getting a tie table here so you won't actually see all these wires, and I'm also going to get antique brass covers for the plugs to match like the light switches in here and everything. But this is actually antique brass as well, which I really like. This was from a company online called Value Lights, but I actually noticed that they sell a lot of stuff on B&Q that's exactly the same. So I don't know if there's a correlation there, but I wasn't sure whether or not to change the lampshade, the light shade, whatever you call it, on this. Like, I really like the base and everything. I don't know. Also, because it's such a big shade, this would have to move over a bit when there's a table there. But it can't really move over that much because the light shade thing is so big. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll have to figure that out. But that's the updates for the room. And obviously, you know, this router, whatever the thing's called for the internet, needs to be moved as well. So just ignore that too. But I really like the ambience of having the 2 different lights in the room now. I just really love it.
Hello everybody. It's significantly later on. I've had dinner and the whole day has gone by basically, but I thought I would just show you what I picked up from M&S because we popped there this evening. This is a bit misleading though, because what's actually in here is a present for Lewis's brother, because it's his birthday at the weekend and he is very last minute. And then the only other thing in here is wrapping paper and a card for my aunt, because it's actually my aunt's birthday. But what is exciting is the snacks. There were so many Christmas snacks and Halloween snacks. Halloween snacks I get. Christmas snacks I wasn't prepared for. I picked up a bubbly, milk chocolate bubbly Santa. Probably one of the more boring Christmas snacks, but that's what I wanted. Lewis already had his. But they had brought out a brand new outrageously chocolatey coated type of biscuit. This is the milk chocolate coated, how do you say it? Speckaloos creams, which is apparently a toffee biscuity biscuit I've not had before, but we're going to try it together. Big fan of the outrageously chocolate covered bourbons and custard creams. Custard creams obviously take the number 1 spot, but we thought we'd be brave and we'd try something new, so let's give it a go. Let's see how this ranks compared to the others. Ready? I'm definitely getting the toffee flavours of the actual biscuit, if that's what a biscuit even is. Now, the one thing I will say is it says more chocolate than biscuit. Now, that might be the case, but obviously this is a very biscuity biscuit. Quite crumbly. Now, because I'm not familiar with this type of biscuit as is, I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but I actually really like this. It's more of like it's almost bringing like a Biscoff element into the biscuit, which, as we all know, I like Biscoff. So I like that. Definitely doesn't take the top spot of a custard cream for me, but I love a custard cream anyway, let alone when you put it in chocolate. But I'd definitely say it's on par with the bourbon. I really like it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be going to have another one on the sofa. And on that note, I'm sorry if I've made you hungry, but I would recommend trying them when you get your hands on them. And on that note, thank you very much for watching this very random couple of days with me and Amy, and we will see you in the next video. I don't know what we're doing in the next video, but I know I'm seeing her in a couple of days, so I'm sure we'll vlog and do something fun then. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.